What's going on, everyone? You are now kicking it with Hash, and I am back. We're gonna do a review of the new season of Apex Season 4. Season 4 have released in the beginning of February 2nd, and ever since I've been on the game non-freaking stop. I love Apex. I'm a huge fan of Apex. I will like to say that I'm partially addicted to Apex. It's really hard for me to get off the console when it comes to, loot. I would say that. But I really enjoy the new season. I do enjoy the new legend that they have given us. So let's start from the top of the list. Let's just talk about the new map and the change that they brought to us with this new map. Now, Respawn has took the time to not redesign the whole map or reinvent the wheel exactly, but actually add some key elements and some key things that would change the map and the gameplay for the remainder of season 4. And one of those things is the most obvious, which is the Planet Harvester, which is brought to you by the company of Humane Robotics, which the new Legend Revenant is linked to, which I will explain later on in the video. Now, this device is designed to absorb energy out the planet. Now, the cause of that, the crevices and the ground is now breaking, so there's new areas where lava is now flowing, and you want to watch where you step and where you fight. One of those areas is the obvious area where the main city of World Edge is now destroyed by the lava and the energy absorbing device. Now, another change is the time frame of the map. Now the sun is setting on World Edge, and that is really a big deal because if you didn't notice, there's a lot of new shadowy areas on this map, and that changes the gameplay completely. One thing I do know for sure, that now that these shadowy areas is there, it's really hard to actually shoot opponents that is hiding or are using that area for combat. So in the beginning, when the season first released, I had a hard time combating or shooting anyone that was in those dark areas because these shadowy areas is really shadowy. It's not just a light shadow, it's really dark. So I think that's a really nice touch. Now, let's get into the guns. Now, it's been rumored and discussion about how many guns we're going to get in this new season and what are these new guns that we're going to get. And actually, Respawn only gave us one actual new gun and actually made changes to the guns inventories that we already have. Let's just say that. And that one new gun is the Sentinel Sniper. It's a great sniper. I use it a few times. I'm not exactly a fan of sniping on Apex. I'm more of a mid-range to close-range player, but I did try the Sentinel Sniper and I do enjoy it. There's a component that allows you to upgrade the impact ability of the bullets of the sniper, which you would have to take a level 2 shield, which I don't want to sacrifice, but you take that, you unplug the sniper and you plug it into that shield and then power up the sniper, and if you land that bullet on any opponent, no matter where that spot is, it does 100 damage. So that is a nice touch to that sniper and a nice touch to the compact gameplay. Now, if you see in the trailer that this gun right here kind of give me a Call of Duty feel. Speculations was this was going to be another new gun, the submachine gun, but actuality it's just a new skin on the R99. But the good thing about this skin is it changed the iron sight of the R99. So usually the old skins or the other skins of the R99 give you a different iron sight that is original to the R99 skin, or the manufacturer of the gun, let's just say that. But now that this new skin is out, it changes the iron sight of this gun for the better. It gives you the opportunity to not actually have a scope on the R99 if you want to challenge yourself shooting people from long ranges or mid ranges or whatever ranges. You don't actually have to have a scope. You can just use this iron sight and aim down sight. So I like that new touch. Now, the Devotion is not a gun you could just pick up anymore and have around the map. It's actually a limited supply drop weapon, and unfortunately, they have took the turbocharger away, and also the energy weapons do not have an extended light mag available no more. But that doesn't stop the energy guns from being pretty decent. Now, the Havoc is not used as much at all, but the Devotion, now that is in a supply drop, Now, another thing that they have did when it comes inventory is they took the L Star that was normally in a supply bin and actually made that a normal gun you could just pick up around the world edge. And now this give new players and current players new opportunity to actually use the gun for, more of the gameplay instead of just waiting to use it in the supply bin or trying to use it once the supply bin come down. Now, the good thing about this is you can actually pick up regular energy ammo and use it for close combat. Anybody that know the L Star is not designed for long combat or mid range. It have a large range of the bullets, and the energy bullets actually spreads out, so it's better to get close and personal with your opponents using the L Star. Now, in the past, the L Star was only in the supply bins, and it only came down when it's like clutch game. Let's talk about the new legend Revenant. He is this humanoid cyborg legend that is new to the Apex arena. And his sub ability, he is able to disarm his opponent abilities for a moment of time. I believe 30 seconds or 20 seconds. And it actually have a blast radius. So if your opponents are together in close perimeter and you manage to land your orb on one of those opponents, his teammate or her teammate will take damage also, and they are no longer to use their abilities for the moment. So that is a cool ability. Now, his ultimate, there are pros and cons to this ultimate. Now, as you can see, Revenant is able to spawn this base, and anyone who's remember the Halloween Shadow Edition, this base is a mimic of that event. Now, Revenant and his teammates, you are able to go to this base and actually spawn as a shadow, and you are able to climb any walls, and you are able to reserve your shield but take damage to your health. And once your health is depleted, you will spawn back to the base. Now, the con about this is if you are in a gunfight and your opponent managed to go around and find your base, you are not able to heal, because as soon as you spawn back to your base, your opponent will shoot you and you'll be dead. So you want to make sure you put the base in a nice convenient area where you can keep running back and spawning to it and having time to regenerate yourself or go into the shadow zone again. Now, another con is it is in a radius, so you cannot go into the shadow zone and just think you can just run around the map forever. No, there is a radius and distance that you can go, and long as you are within that distance, you will always respawn back to your base, and it will not go away until your time is up or your team is completely down and dead. Also, Respawn have made some changes to the rank progress and prestiges. Now we have two new slots of rank status. All right, you have the traditional, you have bronze, silver, gold, platinum, diamond, and predator. But now, if you notice the purple color, you have master. Okay, now with this new rank, the only way you're going to be able to reach apex predator is making it to the top 500 in the world. Okay, which is a big freaking deal, considering that you're going against 10 million people in the world, okay? And you got to make that top 500. So I think master is a substitute for not exactly making it to predator, but saying, okay, you are great. You're not the top 500, but you are considered one of those top 500s due to the fact that you made it to master, you maintaining this, and we know how challenging apex predator really is when it comes to 500 players. So I would say if I ever make it a master, I'm not gonna just go crazy that I can't make it into apex predator. I'm gonna just take my my achievements and just sit on that. So I think that's a nice touch with the new ranking system and how that works. Now, moving on. Now we're going to get into about the season and the future for Apex and the Apex Legends in the arena. Now, originally we were supposed to get the Apex Legend Forge in the beginning of Season 4. Respawn was in an interview and they said at their own mouth and words that Forge will be the next legend. But unfortunately, they did release a trailer a few days before the release of Season 4 showing Revenant stabbing Forge in his back, looking like he stabbed him in the heart. Now, if you watch the complete video of this trailer, you would know Forrest was in an interview and he was saying he dare any of the Apex legends to get close and personal with him. So, of course, Forrest sound like he's an assault character too, just like Revenant. And just hearing that, he sound like he able to, really cause harm if you really close to him. Assumingly Forge is dead, but I'm not trying to fall for respawn jokes again. So I feel like Forge will make a return in later seasons, just not at the moment. Now, Revenant backstory is he was once human. He was a mercenary human who was getting paid to, kill bounties. But over time, Humane Robotics had turned him to the cyborg you have see today, and now he his own mercenary and getting bounty money by just killing anyone that he chooses to, and definitely attacking Humane Robotics for ruining his life. Now, if you watch the game trailer or story trailer behind Revenant, you would know that he killed this guy, okay, this guy who have a status, and he killed him, and he was dead in front of his daughter, which is speculated and rumored to be the next legend. If you look into her eyes, she had blood on her face from her dead father, and she looks very angry, okay? And knowing that she come from a rich and wealthy family, she is able to have power fires getting into the Apex arena, or getting these certain type of equipments that we're gonna call abilities to seek revenge on Revenant for killing her family. Other than that, everyone, that's about it for season 4 review. There is a few issues Respawn still have to fix and tweak about the game, about bug issues and also matchmaking. I know for a long time us fans been complaining about matchmaking, and again, they still haven't done much to change that. There's certain times you may play the game and you will get matched up with people who literally don't know what the hell they are doing, and it's very frustrating and make you want to shoot the controller at the TV. But that's about it. If you enjoyed the review, please leave a like. I also do podcasting, and I plan on doing a sub podcast channel specifically talking about gaming. So if you would like that, please subscribe and leave a comment talking about how you enjoy create some content like that. Thank you all for watching. Until next time.